Hello and good evening. I'm Steve Eager. First on Fox 4 News at 5:30 tonight, we are learning more about the online sting operation that led to the arrest of 16 men who made online dates for sex with people who they believed were 14 and 15-year-old girls. Fox 4's Phil Alvarado in our Fort Worth newsroom right now with more from the officers who posed as these young girls online and the possibility of some real victims being out there. Phil.
Stephen, these are some seasoned officers who have seen a lot out on the street, but they tell us they're horrified by what they saw online with men who thought that they were talking to underage boys and girls.
Sex is what they want. I don't know how else to describe it in polite terms.
Men from 21 to 67 years old accused of arranging meetings with who they believed were 14 and 15-year-old girls.
I've never seen the kind of depravity that I saw within the first 2 minutes of beginning the chats.
In a 4-day sting operation, officers played the roles of underage children chatting online with men preying on young girls. 16 men set up a meeting place, showed up, were met by police, and arrested.
I had over 2,000 messages in this 4-day time span.
Of the 16 men arrested, one is a registered sex offender, 30-year-old Jonathan Kent Lever of Louisville. One is a lawyer and the oldest in the group, 67-year-old James Clinton Heiss from Colleyville. Police say he went to meet a 14-year-old girl for sex and brought a copy of his online conversation. Detectives say Heiss messaged, "You can't get pregnant by me anyway, I fire blanks." Janet Skinner lives across from the courthouse. Like many Johnson County residents, she's been keeping up with the arrest.
What possesses a person? You know, what do you find sexual in a child? I don't get it. It makes no sense to me.
Everybody always talks about the tip of the iceberg. When I started this, I realized that we're not talking about the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about snowflakes on top of the tip of the iceberg.
Police say stopping these child predators is an overwhelming job. Preventing them is also part of the goal.
It's not about catching them all. It's about making them know that this is not a safe place to come and prey on children.
Now, police tell us that, some of these suspects even brought guns and drugs with them. In the case of the one gun, police say that just really points out the dangers to these children that may end up in actual encounters. Steve?
Okay, so Phil, detectives worried these 16 men may be not their first time. Is there a real possibility there might be some victims out there, some real, maybe underage girls?
Yeah, they're really worried about that, and that's really the most crucial part of the investigation now is trying to find out, if there are any actual victims connected to these suspects, finding out, any kind of online activity that may have had in the past. They're hoping that, somebody will come forward if indeed they are a victim once they start seeing their mugshots on the air. And they're also going back and looking at their backgrounds to see if they've had any activities or work or any kind of things like that that might have put them in contact with young children.
Okay, Phil Alvarado in our Fort Worth newsroom, thank you.